For days, I debated if I wanted to make this video. A build that every time I see it on the enemy team, I'm saying things in my mind that just, man, I hate it. Today, we will be going over a build that only the worst type of player uses. And it's probably getting nerfed soon. I hope. Today, I want to go over some things that are happening in PvP. If you're a PvP main, then you already know how bad it's been in Destiny 2. And not just recently. We are going through a painful stage this season, unfortunately, and I have to be honest with you guys. I'm just not sure if it's going to get better anytime soon. We have the Arc 3.0 coming in the next 5 to 6 weeks with the new season, and with that, I can promise some broken abilities and probably more chain grenades than you would ever want in a lifetime. So, because we are in the content creating business and this build is absolutely dreadful, I will go ahead and let you guys in on the build and show you every piece of it. So let's talk about Void Hunter. Yes, I know. You were expecting me to say Wormhusk with healing nades and classy restoration. Well, we already did a You're a Bastard Solar 3.0 build. No, this is far worse. I'll put that video link in the description too, by the way. With Void, we can go invisible, and if we pair that with the ever so popular Omnioculus, you get a few perks. First and foremost, if you use the aspect Trapper's Ambush, you can slam down using your smoke upon landing. Once you land, it makes you and everyone within 10 meters invisible. That's not all. The more Guardians you make invis, the more you get back in terms of another smoke charge. When I tested this, it only took 2 other Guardians to basically fully refund that ability. So, I slam down, we all 3 get invis, I get that ability back to just continually spam over and over again. Oh, and we're not done just yet. While you and your friends are invisible, you all get incoming damage reduction. I mean, holy shit. You get an infinite amount of invis spam. You take less damage, and with Destiny 2's currently not really optimized engine, you can hardly see a thing on most sunny maps. My second aspect that I like to use is just the good old vanishing steps to further increase the amount of time the enemy can't see me. Out of sight, out of mind, am I right? Yeah. Anyway, the fragments I use for this build will be Echo of Persistence for all Void buffs to have an increased duration. This means invisibility. Next up, we have Echo of Leeching. This allows melee final blows to immediately start health regen. This does indeed come in clutch. And lastly, I use Echo of Dilation, which allows me to sneak faster and gain increased radar resolution, but mainly for that enhanced sneaky movement. Can you see where we're going? Okay, great. We're just getting started. So what would be the ultimate weapon to use with such a build? Well, let's go ahead and pick one of the most horrid weapons to bless us, Lorentz Driver. It has an incredibly generous hitbox on mouse and keyboard and a very sticky reticle that allows you to easily shoot through flinch if you're on a controller or on console respectively. Now, for those that may not like linear fusion rifles, you are more than welcome to use Lord of Wolves, as at the current moment in Destiny 2 PvP, it is very broken. So why Lorentz? For those that may not know or might be newer to Destiny, Lorentz Driver is a linear fusion rifle that has taken my sanity again and again. The exotic perk oh my god. The exotic perk Lagrangian Psi. Listen, it's a stupid name. It allows you to have random enemies to be highlighted red, and upon killing the enemy, generates something called a telemetry pattern. It will look like a little scorn flag on the ground floating. You can't miss it. Now, collecting 3 of these little things without dying grants you a damage bonus for a long duration. How long? Not sure, but long enough for you to find another sucker and one-shot body them into a ball of suck. Oh? You don't know what this sucky ball thing of hell is? I'll tell you. Due to a perk called EM Anomaly, precision final blows with Lorentz creates an implosion that sucks nearby targets and damages them with a secondary explosion. Man, is it frustrating to have a teammate stick their beady little head out a little too much and then boom! You're getting the suck. A quick note for my PvE mains who may have made it this far in this 3 a.m. fever dream of a YouTube video. Lorentz is actually quite fun in PvE, so for large hordes of enemies, this is actually a fantastic for ad clearing. 10 out of 10, really, really fun. Okay, back to the PvP nonsense. Now, real quick, if you do complete the catalyst for Lawrence Driver, it allows you to have an enhanced radar, which is really nice, as well as once you do collect all 3 telemetry datas, you no longer have to get a headshot for the suckage to happen to the enemy team. You're welcome. Now, I currently cannot make this build perfect as I'm not truly a piece of shit. For the perfect build, you are going to want 100 resilience, not only to survive as much as you possibly can on top of the damage resil you get while invis due to Omnioculus, but for the negated flinch that is now tied to it. That's right. For those that may not know, resil is tied to how much flinch you can resist on top of survivability. On top of that, you want 100 mobility to have your dodge as often as possible, as well as strength to have your smokes back faster than you can smell Traveler. So breaking it down, 100 mobility for your dodge, 100 resil for the anti-flinch and survivability, and 100 strength for more smokes on demand. I will let you decide which one is more important for your playstyle if you can achieve a 100 build. But let's be honest, of course you can, right? So where does this build truly shine? I'd say it's plaguing trials at the moment with zero hope in sight for the next few months at the very least. 6v6, it's disgusting, as finding 2 other guardians to turn invis is very easy. So basically, everywhere this build will be absolutely gross, and you will probably get bagged for using it. Fair warning, don't say I didn't tell you so. If you're wondering where to get Omnioculus, you can find it on the Lost Sector rotations, where you'll have to go in solo and finish the whole Master Lost Sector. Fret not, as it's not as bad as it sounds, and can drop the exotic within a few runs. I got mine after my first run, but if you want a specific stat roll, well, good luck on that grind, my sweet guardian. Now, I know when we do these builds, a lot of people ask for the dim loadout link, so I'll put that in the bio down below. Anyway, I hope this helped you guys on your villain arc to finally winning games you were never meant to win. I mean, go have fun, and I hate you. But really, thank you guys for all the support here on YouTube and on Twitch. The love has been wild, and I could not be doing it without your help. So I love you guys, and as always, I'll see you on the next one.